Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 6, day 3. So, today we have a writing activity. And you might be thinking, oh, Mrs. Rubel, I have not been doing a lot of writing because we usually do this in class with Miss Lisa and Mrs. Rubel. And that's true. We haven't done much writing on these videos. We've just been practicing words or small sentences. But this is a sentence that you are going to write yourself. And it's called an opinion writing. An opinion is what you think. What do you think? It doesn't mean what does someone else think. And today it's going to be something that you like better. So this says name, and we know how to read long A silent E words now. So write your name, and I hope you're writing your name on all of your papers. I'm looking for that when I see your packets. Well, the question is, which ocean animal do you like better? Sharks? There's that SH that makes that sound. That's a good practice for us. Sharks or dolphins? And here's a picture of a pretty friendly looking shark and dolphins. I was watching the Monterey Bay Aquarium Shark Cam the other day, and it's a camera set up in the tank where the sharks live at the aquarium, and I am going to post that video, or at least part of it, so that you can watch it to see maybe you can figure out something that you really like about sharks. Or maybe you like dolphins better. Maybe you like the way that dolphins do things. Maybe you like the way they jump or swim. Maybe you like the way sharks swim or their big teeth. Whatever you like the best. So you're going to pick one. You're going to pick either sharks or dolphins. You can color the picture of the one that you like better. That will help you to keep track. And then down on these lines, you're going to write your sentence. These are a little bit smaller than we are used to, but I'm just going to show you where to write on them. So this is the top line. This is the baseline. And here in the middle is the dash line. So you're going to write in between those lines. Again, here's the top line. Do that one in blue. Here's the baseline. And here is the dash line. Now, because the lines are so small, I want you to do your very best, but I know some of you write a little bigger, and so if you are just trying your best to make small lowercase letters under the dash line, then I will be very happy teacher. And if it goes a little floaty, that's okay because these are very small. But you're going to write your opinion here. You're going to write on this line and this line, and if you need more lines, they are here for you, but you do not have to use all of them. So down below, I just want to show you these 3 stars, which match our 3 rules for sentences. And you get to color a star if you remembered to use capital letters. We call them uppercase. And so this sentence says, I used capital letters where I was supposed to. If your first letter is an uppercase letter, you get to color that star. I used spaces. And if you did our second rule, you get to color this star. And I used punctuation. Punctuation is a period or a question mark. There's your clue. And if you used a period, you get to color the 3rd star. So you can have someone remind you of those 3 things when you're all done writing. So what do we write? How does this work? Well, which ocean animal do you like better? You're going to write, I like something, one of them, sharks or dolphins, better because. Now, I know we had because as a fast as a snap word in our classroom, and we have not reviewed that word here on our videos, and so I wrote it for you on a fast as snap card. So I'm going to put that up right now. And so the word like is already here, L-I-K-E. words are already on this page that could help you. So if you write, I like dolphins better. Oh, all those words are on the page. I like dolphins better because they, another FAFSA word from a little while ago. I wrote that one for you also because we did not practice that one in the videos. Let me put it so you can still read the question. They, because they what? What do they do? How do they look? Why do you like them? Okay, so here's what your sentence will sound like. I like, and then you'll choose sharks or dolphins. I like better because they, and then you're going to write something. Okay, and to write the other words that are not on the page, you should use your alphabet sound chart. And this sound chart was in your packet, the very first one. So these have all the sounds because they, and now I might want to say jump, j. And I'm going to look for one of the letters that makes the j sound. And I found one, it's jump rope or jump. And so I am going to use that letter lowercase, okay? J, jump. Hear the sound, stretch it out, and write one letter for each sound you hear. You might not hear them all. You might not hear every single sound, and that's okay. All right? Don't let your parents or your cousin or say, oh, that's not spelled right. We only want to write one letter for each sound we hear. This is not for spelling, okay? We're working on our sounds to letters. So that's our goal for this writing. So maybe you're writing, I like dolphins because they jump high out of the water. Whatever you want to write. Or I like sharks better because they swim so slowly. Or I like sharks better because they are colorful. When you watch the Monterey Bay Aquarium video, you will see sharks with colors and spots and stripes and all kinds of things that we really don't think of when we think about sharks. So do your very best on your sentence. Do the best that you can. And if you're having trouble, bring your writing to one of our class meetings on Zoom and we'll work on it, okay? We can do that. So write down the word because and they so that you can use it in your writing. All right, I'm going to move on because our writing activity was very complicated, very complex. We just have a really simple review of shapes. And I am going to color code this for you. It says color the train, and then it tells you which color to color each of the shapes. So for example, it says color the triangles red. Well, that's a little bit difficult for you to read. We don't know how to read the word triangles yet. So right above the color word red, okay, right above the color word, I'm going to draw that shape. And I'm going to draw it in the color that you should color it. Now you might want to use crayons on these big parts so you don't wear out all of your colored pencils. I'm using colored pencils because I am drawing a small shape. Let me zoom on that for a second and see what happens. I'm only going to be working on this top part. Let's just do that while I'm coloring the top part. So triangles red. All right, the ovals orange. Can't kind of remember that because oval, orange, they both start with O. All right, so I'm going to do an oval in orange. And remember, these might not be facing this way. Maybe the oval is facing the other way. It doesn't matter, it's still an oval. So you're going to color all the ovals orange. You're going to color the squares yellow. Now this might not show up very well, but I am going to do my best. And if I need to, I'll check and see how that showed up for you. Let's see. That's pretty good. You can make your own color key right now with me, and then you'll have it. So the diamonds are going to be green. Diamonds, they can be facing a different direction too. Okay? They're also called a rhombus. When you're in elementary school, you call them a diamond. When you are in college, you'll call it a rhombus. Okay, so diamond's green. The circles will be blue. I'm going to make sure I get the right color here. Circles, blue. And I'm going to draw the best circle I can without tracing something. That was a pretty good one. Yeah, sometimes I surprise myself. And finally, the rectangles will be brown. Remember, a rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. It has 4 sides altogether. But a rectangle will have 2 long sides and 2 short sides. A square also just has 4 sides, but they will all be exactly the same. Rectangles will have 2 long sides. And they could be facing the other way. Maybe they'll be facing up and down. So you have to figure that out. So here's the color key. Triangles, red. Ovals, orange. Squares, yellow. Diamonds, green. Circles, blue. And rectangles, brown. And there's your color key. You can pause the video here and you can copy down that color key. The train has a lot of different shapes on it, so you will have to look closely and refer to your resource here, your color key, to make sure that you are using the right colors. Now, one of these is not a shape at all, and that's the cloud. This cloud has curved lines, but it is not one of the shapes by itself. So anything that's not one of the shapes, you could color any color you want to. And that is the end of day 3. I am going to be putting up a new game in the games video, or in the games folder. So I'm going to do that right now. So check it out, and I will see you next time.